Alright, we're doing another video in the setup of this new laptop. So at this point we have installed Windows. Well, we've gotten the new refurbished laptop and let it restart a couple of times, which has allowed Windows to finish updating from the, I'm assuming, a new install they put on. Now I'm not too happy, but I had to go into control panel and then programs and then uninstall a program that was a spyware program. Every time I would open the Google Chrome browser, it was opening up Yahoo search, and I don't have anything against Yahoo unless I'm not interested in opening Yahoo, then it bothers me. So what I would do is go in here and click on set a specific page, and I put in a couple of our websites, gun channels for example, and I would put that URL in here, and then when I would close Chrome and open it back up, we would expect to see, like it just did, the gun channels to show up, the page that I told it to, but it kept showing up with Yahoo. So I had to go into uninstall programs and remove, I guess, a spyware piece of software that was on here. Without that software in there, it doesn't load the Yahoo search anymore. So that part's good to go. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to set up a free version of Word documents and like an Office software called LibreOffice. So we'll just go there. And when I updated the last computer, the it didn't come with Office, didn't come with Microsoft Office. So Alright, so read this thing a little bit. I think this is the download. So, oh, it already downloaded, so we'll cancel that one. So it just downloaded as I opened this page, I guess. So we're downloading a version of an Office type of software that's free. And I've, like I said, searched around a little bit before downloading this the first time on the other computer, and actually I downloaded two open source or free versions, whatever these are, and this one seemed a little nicer. The other one looked nicer, I think, but this one has more features and operated a little bit better. So that's what we're downloading here. It takes a little bit of time. I'll just pause so that we don't waste time. So now that it's done downloading, something I'll mention is I like to open the download folder, and I will usually let the things default to the download folder just so that they're easier to capture or to find again. But what I'm going to do is start to organize it a little bit, and I'll call these installers, because so far I downloaded one for the video capture software that we're using right now, and now this one for the Office. And this way I'll be ending up downloading pictures and documents and other things over time, and this way all the installers I can just move into this folder for organization. So now we'll just open up the software. I think I'll just go ahead and install all of it. This probably will let me install just portions of it. Well, let's take a look at what portions there are. So the dictionaries and the pieces, and then all the different languages. So let's not bother with the languages, I guess. So now we don't need the different languages, so we'll just keep going. Oh, I guess they want one. Oh, I see. They have some English ones. picked already. So they're already going to be the default for Visio, for PowerPoint, and for Excel, but I'm going to go ahead and allow it to be the default for Word as well. It's going to want to create a link on the startup. I don't care if it does or not. And then it'll want to load during startup, and I don't need it to do that. And that's a nice option you don't always get with the paid versions of software. They are going to a lot of times just assume that you want them to start up, or they will start up in order to be running whenever you need them, so that they seem to launch quickly. And that's important if they're charging you and they're trying to impress you with their abilities and speed. But if it slows down your whole computer so that when you need it, that software is available, that's not really a feature I'm looking for. So it's nice that this free software allows us to choose if it's going to do that. And of course I chose for it to not do that. So we can close out of this, and I guess I'll put a link to that in the video. If you can't, search it yourself, and then you've got a free version of Office. Works pretty well. You've got a Word document, you've got spreadsheets. This is basically PowerPoint. I didn't use this too much, and I'm not sure what the math formula is because I don't know math very good. And Visio, I think. So there's some other stuff that is more high-end that I don't use, or more elaborate that I don't use, but I definitely use the Word document, the spreadsheet, and the Visio quite a bit. We'll do other videos on tutorials on software if people really need, but that's at least another one in this series on setting up this laptop. I guess I'll just go through and finish here. I'll flip it over to all programs. I'll go down to that LibreOffice and open up Calc, and I'll open up the Word, and I'll open up the whatever they call PowerPoint, mainly so that I get them here in this list, and then I will rename them. Because I don't need the labels to tell me what software it is. Oops. Alright, so I don't know why it did that. Pin to the start menu, pin to the start menu. Usually when you edit them they automatically pin to the start menu, but then now what we've got when we close all these is quicker access to them. They'll just be right here for us all the time. As you use a program more and more, I think it'll automatically pin itself up here, but there are a couple of these things that I use quite a bit, and I will just pin them to my start menu, and then that way they're always there. Like this Office itself, I don't need that there. I'm usually going to just going to keep flipping through them. This will be a temporary area, this will be a more permanent area, and then I'll usually just arrange these in whatever order I want to just be familiar. So that's setting up a Word document, a spreadsheet, and a PowerPoint, and potentially other Word type documents with some solid software that costs $0. Hopefully that'll help you be more organized and able to do more with these computerators. Alright, let us know. I don't even know if I'll read the comments to this video ever, so let us know over in Gun Channels if you have any other questions. Thanks for watching.